Apparently burned just now 1,500 calories. What, you want a piece? All right, next hand. All right, this is what I'm trying to work up to and prevent. I think if I go too much heavier, it's going to mess up my hands a little bit too much. So we're just working up to it little by little. So we're just gonna get into a little bit of whatever we feel like today. That's the beautiful thing about Full Body Friday. So we're gonna start with the bicep curls at 30 pounds. And then we'll move on to tricep pushdowns. Let's get these curls in. All right, it's feeling good today. I'm gonna get the fan going though. It's finally getting a little bit warmer outside, which has been really nice. All right. 20 more. All right. The nice thing about Friday too is I feel like I've got unlimited time in the day. It just feels like there's a lot more time to do stuff on Fridays, which is super nice. Sometimes you don't want to have 3-minute rests. You want to have 5-minute rests. And I can do that on Friday. I don't have anything to do today except for the gym, putting this video up, relaxing, and playing more Guitar Hero. What's crazy, guys, is if we look back just a little bit, look at how far we've come. 130 was my max bench press on December the 11th of 23. And now we are at 155. It's 25 pounds since December. Pretty good on the bench. Come on. Track your progress, guys. Okay, and what I'm gonna do for this one is I realized that I've been going for such high reps recently that I haven't really been moving up on the weight. I'm gonna, for this one, try to get just as much reps in as I need to start to get the burn, and then just take it really, really slow and focus that burn and worry about that over the numbers. So that's what we're gonna do. All right. We're gonna do that one more time, and then we're gonna drop it down, and we're gonna keep dropping it until we get to our 6th set. Hi, Jem. What, you want uppies? What's that? All right. All right. All right. All right, all right. Tricep pushdowns come up next. Let's switch her around. Oh man, Full Body Friday is fun because you just get completely and utterly zapped by the end of it. Like, I'm not really even tired yet, but I know by the end of this, I'm gonna be absolutely zonked, which is kind of fun. And with doing my cardio every day of hitting that bag, it's been so much fun. I mean, I'm sure eventually I'll get bored of it and I'll go, I'd just rather walk for an hour, but as it stands, I would much rather beat the crap out of the boxing bag than walk for an hour. Now the problem is, will they get along up here? I bet you Lars attacks Gemini. Which is crazy because they sit together. See, there he goes. Lars, stop. He starts it, doesn't he, Gem? Hey. No, you're getting down too. Now neither of you get to sit on the toolbox. All right, push downs. All right, so what I was trying to do there is 20 reps. At the 10th rep, I'm pausing and I'm holding tension on the weight and I'm letting my shoulder blades pull up with the weight, and then I'm pushing them back down. So kind of like a reverse upright shrug. And instead of using my triceps to push down, I'm trying to use my back muscles to push down. That's another thing I picked up from the Kelso Shrug book. They may list that exercise for a thing to do, but I think an easier way might be like the lat pull downs, and then like, I don't know. But generally, one thing I picked up from the book is you can work shrugs into a lot of different exercises without really having to do any modifications to your exercise. So for our tricep push downs today, we're gonna also mix in 12 shrugs. All right, 12 more, or 10 more shrugs, 10 more. Oh my God. All right. That wasn't a full set or whatever, but damn. Let's hit 3 more before we get the rest. I think it was 3 more I needed. All right. Sorry about all that grunting. It's just hard. All right, rest. We are halfway through with these 2 exercises, and then we're gonna move over to lat pull downs. And when we pull down, we're gonna also do some back shrugs. And then the same thing when we do the row, and do some shrugs with the rows too. That'll be a total upper body after those 2. And then we'll move over to our lower body, work out our legs a little bit. And then we'll probably call it there. We'll probably end up filling out this whole sheet by then. All right, we're gonna rest. And the next one, we're just gonna do tricep push downs to max out. And then, excuse me, move over to the whatever I have next. I took a little bit of a longer break there because I scored tickets to, well, I didn't score them. They were not sold out. I bought tickets to the Arnold Classic and the World's Strongest Man, which is one of the few sports that I avidly follow. So I'm pretty happy about that. All right. All right, we'll call those there. Take a break, set up for, I believe, rows. I can already tell you, we need a lot more weight for this one. Okay. All right. Okay. Rest. Bing, 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 bum, bum, bum. All right. We're gonna do 20 more pull downs, and then we're going to do 10 more shrugs. This will be our last set of the shrugs. Still getting used to them, and I think it's just something I want to incorporate into my normal exercises until I'm completely used to them. But that being said, it also feels very awkward, so I want to take it not too fast because I need practice. Actually, we're gonna hit them like that for the rest of them. I feel like that was more controllable. Anyway, let's hit these pull downs. All right. So we're gonna hit more of those pull downs, or those reverse shrugs, whatever we call them. All right, next. All right, still getting the hang of those shrugs and just trying to figure out what feels best. I think the book mentions that you really want to go heavy, but you don't want to do it too soon. And I kind of see why you would want to take it that way right now, because I do feel like I could get a couple really heavy reps in with these shrugs, but there's a whole lot of extra work that goes into isolating those muscles back there, because at least for me, like, it's a motion that, like, if I'm ever pulling my shoulder blades back like this, it's just the bench. That's the only time I do it, is when I'm setting up the bench. I pull my shoulder blades back to get that full range of motion on the chest, but I never do the consistent shrugging motion, and I certainly don't have weight involved when I'm pulling those shoulders back. But if you think about it, that's all those muscles around your shoulder blades that connect from here to the spine in that area. All the ones that have to pull it back, those are the ones that you're working. So it makes sense to get a full back. Anyway, rest. I'm really excited to try these row shrugs. It's like almost a normal shrug, but it's just a little bit more in the back. I feel like for building out the back muscles, of course I want to do the whole thing, but you see these top muscles, these are the show ones. And then also, if you have it kind of flow back and build like that V on your back, I feel like that's the perfect physique right there. So I don't know, I'm going for that. If it means a little bit extra work in the gym, all right, that's what we're here for. All right, let's go. All right. Yeah, it's hard to, it's tough to figure it out. Like, I think that's why it's good that I'm going a little bit lighter. I should probably go a little bit lighter on the pull downs, because they're kind of awkward on this machine. You can't really get the weight over top of you. So what it wants to do is pull you forward towards the machine the whole time. But anyway, as I'm pulling back, like, I'm pulling all the slack out of my arms. Like, almost like there's some weight, like I'm preloading my arms just a little bit, if that makes sense. So that way I get all of that slack out of my arms. And then once I'm in a spot where all the weight is kind of just on my arms, that's when I start to do the actual shrug. Once I know that the arms are completely extended. And that seems to work out pretty well. So like random gym thought. I feel like whenever I get the best shoulder workout, it's always when I'm laying on my back and trying to do something close to me, like working under a car or something like that. My shoulder will just be on fire. All my muscles really just are on fire. And I think it's because there's not enough room under the car to compensate with larger muscles on the movements. You have to use like those super small like movements. So I think part of this exercise, doing the shrugs for basically everything, what that does for me is it kind of works those muscles under a heavier weight. So that way, when I'm doing them in my day-to-day life, hopefully, it's like nothing, but we'll see. More importantly, it'll work those muscles out, so. All right, let's knock these out. All right. Got 90. So we're gonna do 90 for the next one. And I think that'll be enough that I can't complete it, which is fine, because our goal on Full Body Friday is to work every muscle group until it's not at total failure, but pretty darn close. So that's good. Once we're done this one, we're halfway through the rows and the shrugs. Then we're gonna do the Denny lift. I think I said I was gonna do it the other way around before, but that's fine. So we'll do the Denny, and then we'll move into legs on the machine to finish off the weightlifting session. Then I'll completely tire myself out boxing for a little bit. All right, we're gonna do 20 and then drop the weight, or we're gonna try to do 20 and then drop the weight, and then we're gonna complete the last 3. We'll take 19. All right, we're gonna drop the weight back down. Take a break. All right, let's rest. And I might need to change out the battery in this GoPro soon. All right, 20 more of these. Then I got a fruit cup for energy. All right, rest. All right, this is gonna be it for the rows. And then we're gonna do our dinny, legs, shoulders, done. All right. So the goal with this one is to lift it up, hold it for as many seconds as I can, and put it down, and then do it with the other hand. I don't want to go too hard because I want to try to get 3 lifts out of it. So. All right, 5. So the problem with this one is, do you see how every single time you lift it up, you get some blood under the skin? That's why I'm trying to kind of build up some calluses in those areas to protect my skin underneath. So this is nowhere, this lift is not limited by how much I can lift off the ground. This lift is limited by how much I can take without ruining my hands. So we want to take it slow and build up some calluses to protect that skin. All right, next hand. All right, this is what I'm trying to work up to and prevent. I think if I go too much heavier, it's going to mess up my hands a little bit too much. So we're just working up to it little by little. Okay, next side. short rest. All right, next side. God, if you can find that perfect weight to where it's like you can almost get the reps in, and it's like light enough that you could throw your body to get the weight to where it needs to be, or just move your body a little bit. Really, 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 you can get a good pump. Get a good workout. I feel the burn. All right, very good. Oh, this is definitely a Titan fitness machine. I don't think we got the full rest, but I don't know if I set the thing or not. But let's just do it. Okay, other side. We'll do 12. All right, we'll do 12 on that one. Let's set the timer for sure. Next, we have 3 more of these. All right, 15 it is. Another 15 for 30. Okay, rest. All right, so we got 2 more sets of these, then we do our kickbacks. Let's let's try to get it done. We're about to kill another battery. Admittedly, I'm fucking off a little bit today, but it's also just a lot of work. Okay, 20. Those were sloppy, but we'll take them. I'm doing like my whole body into it. That's not good, but the last one's on my arms, and then we do kickbacks. Ah, 15's enough. All right, that's gonna be it for them. All right, now we're gonna set up for kickbacks. But here's the thing. My camera's about to die again, and I really don't feel like swapping out the battery on this thing again. So I'm gonna call it here. It's literally just kickbacks. If you wanna follow along or you haven't followed along with whatever workout I've been doing or anything like that, we're gonna do the same thing. It's gonna be 6 sets of 20 kickbacks on each foot, 40 total, until we can't do that many, and then we cut it back. And then just, if we need to, we drop the weight. That's what we're gonna do, and then I'm gonna hit the boxing bag. But we're gonna call it here. Thank you guys so much for joining me. It's been a super long gym session, and I've got about another 30 minutes to go. So anyway, it's been, in case you were curious, just because sometimes it's hard to tell in the video, it's been 3 hours and 36 minutes, and we've apparently burned just now 1,500 calories in the gym. So I will see you guys tomorrow. It'll probably be in the form of a YouTube short. We're just gonna be down here doing accessories, and I'm gonna film just a recap of what I learned at the gym each week and put that out as a short. So I'll see you guys tomorrow, and until then, peace out.